God damn. All these fucking cars want to pull up beside me, fool. It's crazy. Hey, what time is it? It's 8:20. Came like 30 minutes late, but it's all good. Hopefully. This is a mandatory meeting. Like, I'm here. I'm here, so like, the fuck does it matter really? Can't say I ain't shut the fuck up. Damn, it's right there. No. Fuck. 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 I ain't gonna hold you. I'm finna buck. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm finna buck. Fuck that. Fuck all that shit. I had to. 'Cause if I would've bust that goddamn right, if I would've bust that fucking rifle, I would've got it, or I would've had to get on that highway. And I ain't gonna hold you. I do not got time. Stuff like I would've got on the highway and it would've took me way on the other side of the fucking thing. Like I don't got, man. Look, like I'm not finna deal, bro. I had the buck. I had the buck. Fuck that shit. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that shit. I swear to God. Fuck that shit. On my soul. I'm good. You know what I mean? On my way to this meeting. I'm 30 minutes fucking late. But shit, hell. I'm here. The fuck? I'm here, so fuck that shit. Ah, shit, damn. I almost missed my turn again. Yeah, I'm here. I ain't never got my fucking uniform on. Man, hey, bro. I'm here, bro. Like, I'm off today anyway. What if they be like, nah, you can't come in. You ain't got your uniform on. I don't know. If that's the case, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Because I ain't got no motherfucking uniform with me, bro. I swear. If that's the case, I do not know what to tell you. I'm not gonna hold you. I am here, bro. Y'all want me to come inside this goddamn meeting or not? I already don't feel like being here. But I'm here, bro. Like, goddamn. Alright, let me knock this out. I'm gonna finish this motherfucker before I go up in the home. Alright. Alright. Let's go to this bullshit ass meeting. Man. Okay, shit. And I swear to God, I don't feel like doing this shit, bro. What's the word, though, everybody, man? The fuck y'all mornings got going on today? The hell y'all got going on, bro? Me? I better go to this bullshit ass meeting. This is gonna be straight bullshit, like I already know it. I'm finna go, though. I'm late as a motherfucker, but I'm here. Go up in there, bitch, bro. I'm on my own. I like to goddamn sear it up and go and walk up in this motherfucker, bro. Damn. Alright, come on, let's get it. Alright, let's get it. Put me on a little cologne real fast, man. A little cologne. That's a little something. Alright, it's a little something, man. A little cologne real fast. Alright, man, let's go. Got goddamn keys. Alright, let's go. Hold on. Set the light. Alright, let's go. God damn. Just had to call a meeting. This goddamn early in the fucking morning, food. 8 o'clock in the morning. Crazy. I don't even know where it's at. Jesus love me. Hey, appreciate you. You know what I mean? I'm not religious or anything, but you know what I mean? Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. I'm always down for somebody to love me. I can tell you that for sure. I'm always down for somebody to love me, man. You know what I mean? I can tell you that for sure. So the whole time, thank you. You know what I mean? Oh, mamas. Hey, yo, shorty. What's the name at? The banquet there.
Go to the hotel part.
I remind you of Snoop Dogg. Really? Snoop Dogg of all people. Snoop Dogg is crazy. I can feel it though. I can feel it. Most people say like Pharrell or something like that. I mean, most people say that I look like Pharrell or some shit like that. Man, I don't know. What's the word though? What's the word though? Alright, let's walk up in this motherfucker, man. Alright, let's walk up in this hoe. I look like Snoop Dogg. Do I look like Snoop Dogg? Right. Yeah. Appreciate you, my heart, because I was sure lost as hell. Now later anybody? Say less. Say less. Not the whole shit. Yeah, man, I got that, man. This Mr. Good for the smash. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, my sister said like this nigga was up with you, she gonna die.
You still ain't called your sister,
Once I'm done, she gonna die like a mother.
Grab more of them, huh? There you go. For your pocket. I don't really know. I ain't gonna hold you. What do you think your folks are gonna be talking about and shit, bro?
We up here, so they don't talk some secret shit.
Okay.
Well, been good? What meeting round anyway?
I don't know. I've been seeing people in this one all morning. Man. I don't know where it is.
Goddamn knowledge good as a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. I like to mix them hoes. The blue one and the watermelon one, mix them hoes together. Should be fire. You gotta be over here. I ain't never been in this section. That's how somebody said, Mark, what's his name gonna be out here? Mark, oh, whatever the fuck. Little billionaire dude. Right. This ain't the second floor. Somebody that said something about the second floor, yeah. Yeah, somebody said something about the second floor. Second floor inside the banquet, the banquet room or some shit like that. Man, we can't take no motherfucking stairs or some shit. Should have waited till a shorty restaurant came inside. That's all. Uh, don't let me get this calling out names, because I swear, I swear I don't know. Names are so bad with me. Business center, lobby, elevators. Type shit. That's why I was like, ain't no stairs up in this motherfucker.
Yeah, the ones we went down. I already found them, but I don't know.
Fuck.
There's on the second floor. Dude.
Yeah.
Saya got back there, because I got back room on second floor. You're pumping on wings and shit.
Somebody just came down here. Tall white dude.
Tall
white dude.
I just,
He lookout dude.
Think to my mom.
yeah, nah. Yeah, I see him.
He just went down. He just came down on the other.
Are you allowed to rest inside a restroom?
Man.
Go ahead, I gotta get loose.
Feel like we've been walking around for a minute, I ain't gonna lie.
It's new stuff, new item, they'll show us exact, so it's not gonna go line, it's just kind of.
And then this was the technology I referred to earlier, handheld devices, kitchen display. Where do we at with the front desk and tab? We did bring it. So for those of you at the front desk, we need to give you better tools, okay, because it's chaotic. And so Pete will be bringing tablets up there to better manage the flow of emails and reservations. And then this is the, that's okay, I'm already spoken to this last, and I'll close with, like I said earlier, we can upgrade the space. If there's anything I would say on this, it can't be we upgrade the space and it's business as usual.
Right.
That would be a huge mistake and actually a poor use of money. So it has to be a great use of money by remodeling the space and then retraining you, tweaking the menu, giving you the tools. It all has to come together. So business as usual, that means at the hosted stand, where you follow the note thumbs up front, it can't be business as usual. It's a very first slide, elevated experience. What does that look like? We're gonna talk about it. I say it all the time. What does that look like, sound like, and feel like? I'm gonna teach you that, okay? It can't be the same approach on food. It has to be elevated. We have to teach you that. Same thing with the bar area. We're coming up with 8 to 10 new cocktails. Our CEO, Randy, who will be out here, by the way, the head of the founders of Pass, Johnny Morris, the guy you hear about fishing on the elevator ride up. I'd love to hear anybody that memorized that. And I big catfish.
What are we doing about it?
He and Mark also will be coming out, not for the 27th, but we're coordinating their schedules. They both want to come out. They are so excited about this. So very excited. Like I said, not business as usual. We're counting on everybody to be engaged over the next 7-10 days to get the training and really, and we need your feedback too on what's getting in the way. Okay, that's important. Okay, it's a great venue. We have to be able to execute, right? So we're very excited, and with that, I'm turning it over to this young lady, Tita. So, Tita, all yours. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm going to piggyback off of what he said. If you want different, you have to be different. And so we have to recycle those habits that we know that we need and drop the bad habits. With this refresh, it should be our pride and our privilege to have this. So we need to own it. So we need to become better. So we need to match our space. So we want to create a new culture, teamwork, and rallying around each other. It should always be in the best interest of the guests. And it takes a team to get that done.
And it's going to start with us as, the management team, like Mike said. We're all going to have mindset going to change. It's going to start with the management team. It's going to be looking at a new mindset, new culture, new everything. We're going to support you in everything we can.
So we want to create a stronger culture in our fine dining, and that begins with our intentions, our consistency, and the leadership that models the excellence. Now, I know he said 14 shifts, but another thing about it is we will never always have a perfect shift, but we can always recover from it. And if we're working as a team collectively and we're communicating, we will always be able to recover. The consistency has to be there, the quality has to be there, but we're human, we'll make mistakes. It's how we recover and how we communicate and rally as a team to fix those mistakes.
Are we going to live up to that, what she said is an elevated service in our restaurant? For example, we won't have you walk the coffee that have earbuds. It's going to be for the bartender that every host to a busser is going to have that. Communication is going to be like going on both like
And a great culture fosters pride, accountability, and genuine care for each other and for the guests. And always remembering that the guest is the focus. Hospitality service should go above and beyond. True hospitality is anticipated, it's personalized, and it's rooted in empathy. So you should be able to look around, and if your teammate needs something, step up. If the guest needs something that's not your table, and you kind of see what's going on, then that's when the team needs to rally together and piggyback off each other. And that will always keep us the consistency of the guest recovery, because we'll always be steps ahead. Like, we're not always get everything perfect. It's the recovery of how we rally as a team to in the best interest of the guest.
I look at it as a karma. You won't buy something, pick up. You won't buy something that's help them, because that moment is going to come back to you. You need help to that person. If you work as a team, you'll have exactly the best successful shift you ever had.
Every interaction, whether greeting the guest, presenting a dish, or clearing the table, should feel thoughtful and deliberate. Every department, every position has an impact on how our guests feel. All the way from the front of the house to the back of the house, dish, all the way back up to the host. Every interaction, whether on the elevator with them, coming to work, whether we're getting on the door, or leaving work, the entire time we're in this building, every interaction that we have with the guests follows us, especially when you have that shirt on this window. Best practices in the dining room should require a balance of precision and warmth. Systems and standards are critical, but they should never feel robotic. When you start at the hosting station and we have a reservation, you automatically get a heads up because you have the guest name. And that guest name follows with the host going to the table and passing off to the server. If they have a reservation, you should already be walking up using this guest name. And that personalizes the interaction and it follows all the way to the end of the dining experience. A high-performing culture is built, clear expectations and consistent standards. Continually coaching and feedback. Recognition of excellence and accountability, open communication, and psychological safety in the team. So let me explain what psychological safety is. We have a lot of strong-minded, strong-willed people. And I talk to the resident, I don't know how many times are you okay, are you okay? Y'all need to be far go. That's me psychologically letting you guys know that I'm here for you and that I support you. And that's me and my leadership showing that you guys should be doing the same thing to each other. Hey, you okay? You need anything? Hey, sit down with me. Even with me just asking the blind cook, hey, you need some drink? It's hot back there. We're cooking. Hey, you want some water? You want some drink? So that psychological mindset also helps build teamwork. If you're constantly checking on each other and making sure that each other are okay. And then it pours over into the guests because they see that we're a team. So that's how we take care of each other, we're gonna take care of them. So culture is not felt, it's not told. It's what we do with the guests and the staff on a consistent basis. Can anybody tell me what they think hospitality versus service? What does that mean to anybody want to hospitality versus service? Anybody want to put their hand up for a not? Tracy. What is hospitality versus service? What does that mean to you?
To me, I would say hospitality is giving an experience from our Michigan or, whatever city you're in versus just, oh, where you want to eat, what you want to drink. Transaction.
Absolutely, you're absolutely correct. So Mike has this joke about us and Memphis, where we just automatically walk up to the table with strawberries. He says everywhere you go in Memphis, every server always walks up with a straw and say, a straw. So we kind of want to elevate that. We kind of want to elevate it. So for me, service is what you're hired to do. You're going to come in, you're going to serve, you're going to wash dishes, you're going to cook. Whatever it is your job is here. Hospitality is how we do that. How we care about it, our integrity, how that looks, how we present ourselves, from the way we come to work to the way we have this restaurant refreshed. So we need to refresh ourselves to be better and to do better.
And look at your restaurant, the lookout, where the position is at, where location is. You are very special and different than any restaurant in this whole country. Because 99% of your guests is coming there for the view, the experience, for everything. And everything cooked, and they want us to eat, they can go to any fast food, any of these restaurants. They come there for experience, and that's where you deliver that experience. And it's not just from this, it's your body. You deliver the best experience as well. You force people to give you. You force them to give you the good thing because they want realize with a overall experience.
And with that said, so we want to create emotional connections and not just be transactions. Because you want the guests to come back. When they get to that anniversary or their birthday or their concert or their special thing, they want to say, hey, not only was the food good, the service was good. Because a lot of times, even when we make mistakes, people will still make sure how you shoot and how you make it. They'll remember that before they'll remember the food. I can guarantee that.
And I will say, 90% they're coming for special occasion. So remember, they're leaving, they always gonna remember that day. You know what I mean? If it was good or it was bad. You know what I mean? So remember that.
So we want to focus on that and the power of anticipation. Noticing details before the guest acts. When we come into the restaurant, we always want to look at the guest ID, not what we see, what they see, what they feel, what they think. Consistency is a luxury. Guests expect excellence every time. And that starts with our behavior, the new one. Training never stops. Refine both technical skill and emotional awareness. Communication drives culture, clarity, respect, and feedback. If you guys You guys are the people that interact with the guests the most. So their feedback and how they're feeling and what they're doing and how they receive us, you guys have to communicate with them. You guys are in control of the table. So if they have good feedback, encourage them to leave guest reviews, encourage them to come back. Like all of those things, and tell somebody, all those things will drive business and results and our referrals.
And remember one thing, if you cannot solve it, all these managers around there to help you. They all care about you, like you said, with all that support. If you have this issue that it was not solved by the guest, they comment, or anything, you don't know, always reach out to the manager. Let the manager handle it. If the situation becomes a little bit bad, back upon it, have a manager or somebody handle it for you. If you forgot to make a ticket, don't be shy to ask the manager, hey, you know what? I forgot. I made a mistake. We'll judge you about this, then we find out from the guest that's taken an hour for them to make. That's a bad one. So they'll expedite it for you, they'll do whatever you do to make it happen.
Right, and with that being said, we want to do empowerment, giving the staff the confidence to make guest-focused decisions. Y'all know, if we make a mistake, y'all don't make me. We want you guys to be empowered to be able to do whatever it takes to make the guest happy. But we don't want them, like I said, we're human. It's gonna make mistakes. It's how we're going. So we want to empower that. And if you guys can, stay focused and anticipate the guest needs, even if we mess up on one thing or the other, the guest recovery, they'll walk out feeling, oh, they really care.
Just piggyback on what you said, please, I know you said, take care of the guests, but always let the manager know, FYI. The manager will decide if there's something you gotta call them, but do not do anything on your own without informing the manager what's happening. That protect you. If anything, somebody comes back and the CEO will do the right thing, now it's the manager responsible.
So fine dining is not just about food. It is about how people feel. And when culture, hospitality, and best practices align, and excellence becomes this next end goal. And it's easy. It's easy, like, back to me. So that's what I want us to move forward to. And with that being said, I'm gonna hand it off to Ann. She's gonna talk a little bit about the training schedule and, how that's.
All right, hi everyone. Some familiar faces, some new faces, good to see. Yeah, so training, to piggyback on what Tita and Mike have been talking about is the foundation, right? Like
Where y'all
culture.
get the water from?
Training is how we execute that, right? You guys are the foundation, every single one of you guys are going to play a vital role, right? So training, what you can expect, we'll go through what that looks like in the next 7 weeks. Who your training needs are, how we're going to support you, so you guys feel confident with this new menu. So every single day we'll separate training into 2 separate sessions. There will be an AM session from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Then we'll have lunch service during the lunch period during the week, and then in the evening time we will have a training session from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. We will also merge in hands-on training. That's on-the-floor training with your dedicated training leads. Myself, A, Tita, we have some training support leads along with Christian and Andreas for back and house. So a lot of people here in your corner, side by side, shoulder to shoulder, with hand over hand, show you everything in order to be successful. And then again, be flexible, like Mike said, have an open mind. We know the existing meeting like the back of your hand, but like I said, it's a clean slate, it's a blank canvas. As we start to reformulate some of these menu items, replace some of these existing items, we're going to show you exactly how to execute it to be successful.
And some of the stuff that we change is based on Mike said. We have a lot that based on the guest feedback for, I think Mike was 1 year. We looked at 1 year guest feedback. That's most of the change happened. So it's good.
So starting with tomorrow, I'm really excited to work with every single one of you. Tomorrow is our foundation, that's our reset. So we're going to go through very similar to what we've been doing before, but just a little bit more granular detail. We're going to touch on food safety, what is important is serving, safe food to our guests. We're gonna go through, Sweeps, which is our training platform. So as I talked to you guys before, about a month ago, we're gonna be launching our e-learning platform, which is really exciting. So everything that we're gonna teach you will live in Sweeps. So you'll go through that validation process, go through your learning, whether it's the menu, the recipes, go through your role-specific, training guides, and at the end, then we follow with assessments and certifications. So that's your e-learning, hybrid, paired with on-the-floor training. And then so that's tomorrow, and then on Wednesday, we're gonna dive into the recipes, dive into the menu. Just answer any questions you have, show you the new items, and really get you guys pumped up about the new menu. And then Thursday and Friday, we will have those two sessions, AM and PM, really on the floor. We're gonna be working with those in the back house, we'll be working with Andres and Christian, front of house, myself, Tita and Mike. So we're really excited to just get our hands dirty and start rolling it out. Over the weekend, we will be open for both day parts, lunch and dinner. And then we'll pick back up on Monday. Next.
Yeah, she's costing me a lot of money because she's got so much pickup in this space. So whoever was gonna be answering the question, who's gonna be focused, who's gonna pass test, there's a lot.
We're gonna have a lot of pop quizzes on the
Yeah,
floor.
so, there's so many of them, this is good.
Amazon. All right, so, this, starting with this week, like I touched on, so this is posted, I believe, so you guys can see what's happening day to day, so you know what to expect. So, again, like I talked about, food safety, kitchen safety, using those safety words behind, hot, sharp, right, making the kitchen safe for our peers, and alcohol awareness tomorrow. Wednesday, we'll go through the menu class, the recipes, steps, and serving, plating, what's new, what's going away. And then Thursday, Friday will be on the floor. And then, Saturday, our assisting menu. And then following week, this is when you're gonna start to see some real, like life, going into full execution of soft phase rollout of our new line. So basically, we're working with our IT department to program into our existing POS the new items. This will give you guys some real ammunition to work with. And then when I say that, it means that we're gonna offer, so it's gonna be one new item per station, offered as a specialty item to our guests. So that gives you guys practice, some reps, some real life guest experience and exposure to work with those menu items. That way, come the live day, you're ready to full speed ahead. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Offer specialty items of our existing items, or new items. Sorry, one item. So we'll be working with you guys, Christian and Andreas, will be there to make sure that it goes out, touches the table the way it should. So we're excited about that. So that'll be our slow phase immersion of the new menu items.
One thing we forgot to say, the noodles, we gotta get new liquor, new dishes,
Yeah.
new silverware, new nice match with the core.
As part of that, for that, which will be next week, on the 20th and the 21st, as Mike mentioned, we're going to be launching our Toast POS system. So we're going to set up a lab, we're trying to determine which banquet room we're going to set it up in. But basically, it's going to be a lab where you can get some hands-on training on the point of sale system, utilizing those hands-on, looking at the KDS screen, see how the flow of service is in real life, and just get some practice under your belt before we go live. And then, of course, the 27th is launch day, so full menu execution. Final validations will take place on the floor, so we'll have station sign-offs, making sure you guys are ready for that new experience. Already talked about that, the base menu, the one item per station, that helps build that repetition and that confidence, and really focus on execution before we go into full service. And then again, non-negotiables. It's extremely important that you guys follow your Bible. So I'm building a new Bible for you guys. There'll be one for back house, one for front of the house. Front fills, correct plating, proper cooking temperatures,
Consistent plating, expo is extremely important to play a vital role in just making sure that we'll check the garnishing, or we'll check the finishing of that plate before it touches the table. Really strong front of house, back of house communication, like we talked about. Earpieces are gonna come in handy just to help with the whole service flow on the floor. It helps with that recovery. If there's anything that's going on, you can get on that right away. And again, no shortcuts.
And you have my permission, and I'm sure Peter will too, as a server, don't walk anything you're not allowed. Remember, you're the one who's facing the guest, nobody else. So that dish will arrive to the guest, it's not the right dish, that's what's gonna be in line, it's you, not nobody else. So just
And that goes back to empowerment. That dish goes through at least 3 set of hands before it ever touches the dish. At any point, we should be holding each other accountable and empowering each other. So it should never make it to the table. 3 people, we all should be proud of it by the time it's up to the table.
do standard, rather than make sure it's exactly standard.
Refresh me on the training, and we're doing the one plate per station.
Correct, yeah.
That's also a time for the cooks to calibrate, the preps to calibrate, right? But also for the servers to calibrate on what the plate should look like. But I want to make sure that every server tastes the food.
Yes.
They have to be able to describe these new menu items.
So
Thursday will be the opportunity where Christian and Andrea can set up those plates. We'll do a full team tasting, look at the presentation, plating, how it should be presented to the guests, and also especially be able to taste it, but what is it supposed to taste like? Especially if I have and also front of house, how do you describe it, the flavor profile? So that's going to be very much, we'll do that on Thursday.